Hey everybody, Sunday update, Tony George, DocSports.com, Sweet 16 action today, and that's it for this kid. No other sport. We're not putting out picks in any other sport, but this is the sport today you want to jump on board. 3-0 yesterday in college basketball in a 6-unit play on Baylor, which gave us a little bit of sweat on the upper brow. But I did hammer them on the halftime line at 5.5 too. So nice comeback win, 3-0. That's 8-1 our last 9 NCAA tourney picks. 8-3 if you count the NIT we put out. We lost 2 of those. So, and 73-44 overall on this latest run. Jump on board 7-unit top play in the UCLA-Alabama game today. Biggest play of the tournament. And also, we have a side pick in the Michigan-Florida State game. Doc Sports, any handicapper's package is $90 for the remainder of the season in college basketball, which means if you apply the $60 to that we give you for free, you get the rest of college basketball for $30. That's not even a bar tab. Many of you jumped on board and took advantage of that yesterday, and you went 3-0 and hit a 6-unit play and you recouped your investment times 1,000. No play in the PGA Tour today. They teed off before the sun even came up in Vegas this morning, this match play. It's not like stroke play, so we don't have an opportunity for tee times. And then when they play the second round of the elimination and get to the finalists today that wins the overall championship, those matches haven't even been determined yet, and they're going to tee off way after release time, so we can't put them out. 2-1-1 in this tournament. That makes 7 tournaments in a row on the PGA Tour we have cashed out. NBA, NHL, passing tomorrow. NASCAR, passing. Talked about that yesterday. It's dirt laid down on the track at Bristol. It's an absolute nightmare, in my opinion, to handicap. And I've even spoken to a driver in this race, communicated with him, texted back and forth. After that, and watching what I've seen on television, watching the truck race, I have no interest in it. We'll live to fight next week in NASCAR. Too many intangibles for me. Others may feel differently completely. That's fine. That's them. Me, I'm saying no. I'll handicap a conventional, regular race with numbers to work off of that doesn't have so many intangibles. I'm not even sure it's going to go off today because of the weather down there. So it's going to be interesting on that end too. So pass for this kid. Let's get to your free play today. And that's going to be USC and Oregon. And I've looked at this game 6 ways from Sunday. You know, I'm a big Dana Altman fan. I have been since his days at Creighton. I used to interview him for the Dana Altman show when I was running having a show on an ESPN affiliate in the Lincoln, Omaha area back when he was at Creighton. He's a great guy, great individual, great coach, and he has a very good basketball team that won the regular season title in the Pac-12. And that's saying something for the amount of teams the Pac-12 put in the Sweet 16. Unfortunately, one of those teams is a team that beat them by 14 points, their last loss. And they didn't beat them by a fluke. The size advantage here is just too much, I think, for Oregon to overcome. It's not a good matchup for them. Their tallest starter for Oregon is 6'6". Now, back in Class B high school and in Nebraska growing up, that'd been a monster. Not anymore. The Mobley brothers, come on. You know, they're going to win the war in the paint. It's a bad matchup for them. Then size matchup outside against them matching up on outside in the perimeter defense. Good. And that's one thing about Iowa. I was impressed with how they dismantled Iowa, but bear in mind in that game that Luke Garza had 36 points in that game. Their big guy. Couldn't stop him. They have no answer. Now you got a couple of monsters in the paint for USC. Even if they don't hit their perimeter shots at an alarming rate like they did against Kansas, they're still going to dominate the paint and get easy putbacks, and that might be the difference in a 2-point ball game. That being said, USC's laying 2. Play them on the money line. USC money line tonight over Oregon. That's your free pick. Back at you on Monday.